Hi, and welcome back to Thone Psalms Nibbles, number 6, Faith in Distress. This comes from Psalm number 6, verses 1 through 5. O Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger, nor chasten me in your hot displeasure. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are troubled. My soul also is greatly troubled. But you, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver me. O save me for your mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of you. In the grave, who will give you thanks? There's some questions there which are questionable. We have to be sure that we understand them in exactly the way they were intended, or else we sound like we don't understand the doctrine of God. These are prayers for God's help. Why is this in the Bible? Understanding the communication with God when you feel far from Him. And that's the idea of faith in distress. You're faithful, you have faith in God, but you have somehow gotten away from that. And we have to recognize and realize that God still wants to communicate with us and bring us back. Application to my life. When the time comes when you are not in God's good graces, we must understand, relate to Him that we know we are wrong, and ask for His mercy. He understands that we are weak and that we need His healing touch. We ask Him back into our lives and realize that we must move away from whatever it was we did and try not to repeat it again. Understand that it's best to do this in the life than after we have passed away. Understand, this is talking about saved people. And here's where the danger of misunderstanding comes. If we are saved people, then we will go on to the afterlife in heaven and so on. But it's really a really wonderful statement to God and to others that you are trying to get in a position where when you do die, you don't need to go and then apologize to God for what happened just immediately before. That's what this is about. Otherwise, if you go the other direction, you go into a great heresy of communications relating to your salvation after your death. And there's one large denomination which believes that, and most others do not. So we just need to be sure we don't cross that line. God says, ask me in a contrite spirit. That is, if you're asking for something, Lord, get me out of this financial mess. Lord, bring my loved one back to me. If you do that in a contrite spirit, that is, knowing that you're at least partially to blame for the situation, then God is very likely to hear your prayer. I guess He always hears your prayer, but to react positively to your prayer. And if it's in your own personal best interest, to correct that situation. And that's why we get about the will of God. Sometimes God chooses not to undo a situation because in the long run it's not good for you or someone else. Now my personal response to this is, Lord, thank you for understanding our imperfections and providing a plan for reestablishing our good relationship with you. And that's really what this is about, is you're saved, you stray away a bit, something goes wrong in your life. As a result of that, you want to ask in a contrite spirit to be brought back, and we reestablish this good relationship with God. So we'll see you next time.